De'Aaron Fox, a game-high 38 in the win. Shannon, what did you take away from game one?
That last shot. Why did Steph shoot a one-legged runner?
I'm glad you brought that up because I'm going to go deep on it.
I'm confused by that.
I don't know.
Because I believe he could have got a better shot, but okay, I'm going to let you have that one. I thought this would be an unbelievable series, and the question that I have, are the Kings seasoned enough? Now, in a clutch situation, they have the best I'm not saying they have the best player. They have the best clutch player this year in De'Aaron Fox.
Those are statistically, that's the facts.
And if you watch them play this year, you would understand, yes, it's him. Skip, the shot making in this game, in the clutch, by both teams was spectacular. I mean, Steph, Clay doing what they're doing, De'Aaron Fox said, I can't let this go. Every big step back three that he needed to make, he made. You run him off the three, he take two dribbles inside, that softy left, he gets the ball. He gets it to fall. Skip, this was great. And Malik Monk coming off the bench, Skip, I told you, I wanted the Lakers to do everything they could to keep Malik Monk. But the Kings could offer him that second year, give him about $18, $19 million, he's gone. 14 of 14 from the free throw line. Skip, did you know, I did not know this, the Golden State Warriors fouled more than any other team other than the Pistons and the Timberwolves. Hence, 14 of 14 from the line. De'Aaron Fox was 8 of 12 from the line. So that's 32 free throws.
Malik Monk
was 14 of 14.
Yeah, that'll work.
De'Aaron Fox was 8 of 12. So two guys shot 26 free throws and one guy came off the bench. Malik Monk played 29 minutes. He was sensational.
Your Lakers could still use him.
If Skip, he gets that three ball going, now you run him off the three, he will attack the rim. And he attacked the rim the other night. Skip, look, Sabonis did not play particularly well.
Well, not at all. 5 of 17.
But Skip, he still, he led the league in double-doubles, so he's going to give you that. Draymond did a good job of bothering him, but I thought he missed some easy shots. He gave you 12, 16, and only two assists. But De'Aaron Fox was sensational. The question is, moving forward, okay, Monk and Fox gave you 70.6 assists. Clay and Steph gave you 51 and 7. They got to shut De'Aaron Fox down, Skip. They got to do something. Now, maybe Wiggs, he did play 16 minutes. Maybe you bump that up to 22 minutes. But
they will.
Clay and Steph aren't quick enough to stay in front of him. Wiggs is a big enough body, maybe he can bother him some, Skip. But if you continue to let him go off like he's going off, and like you said, Sabonis did not have a very good game, this thing might get ugly. We're going to talk about this a little later, but I think this is a very important game for the Golden State Warriors.
It's a huge game for their psyche, for their tradition, for their culture, because they lost 30 road games in the regular season. Now they've lost 31 for the entire season.
Yes.
Shannon Sharpe, after I watched this, after I stepped away from this, after I slept on this, going into Sunday morning, what dawned on me was Golden State had every chance to win this game, and they couldn't because they're snake-bitten on the road. You know, and I know what happens to your psyche. You start to think, we just can't do this. For some reason, will you make a play? No. How about you make? No, you make a play. No, you make a play. And nobody makes the right play at the right time to get you home on the road. I thought that Sacramento was asking for it down the stretch of this game. And to your point, I'm the biggest De'Aaron Fox fan, and especially when he plays with the Lakers, I'm like, look out below, Lakers, because he is going to shoot you out of the gym in the fourth quarter. Every big shot that needs to get made in the fourth quarter, especially against the Lakers, he makes them all.
Well, he must have thought he was playing the Lakers.
Well, but he didn't down the stretch of this game. And I'm going to point this out because I'm not sure anybody else has locked into this. Over the last 3 minutes of this game, they were up 5 with 3 minutes to go. What did De'Aaron Fox do down the stretch of this game last 5 minutes? Well, I'll show you if we could roll this. He misses 1 of 2 free throws, if we could see what happened. Okay, this is the turnover. He started off with the turnover in the 2-minute mark. He just threw it out of bounds. Okay, then here we go. He goes to the free throw line and goes up and misses the first free throw. Then the second time he goes to the free throw line, this is the second free throw, he lipped it out. So he's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Then he comes down at the end of the game in the last minute and he misses that one, misses a little step back, and he missed another one. This is him down the stretch, last 3 minutes. He missed that badly. Okay, so De'Aaron Fox, over the last 3 minutes, he's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He's 0 of 2 from the floor. And he had that costly turnover that started it all off. Let me get the exact time on that. That was 2:11 left in the game. Okay, so my point to you is he's the best fourth quarter scorer in the league, and he wasn't quite himself when he needed to just slam the door on Golden State. Well, guess what? Golden State, here. Have at it, have at it, have at it. And they couldn't capitalize. Even in the end, down the stretch, there's a shot with 11 seconds left. Andrew Wiggins, he's been gone for 2. He's gone. This is a shot, if we'd see the Wiggins shot, this is to put them up 2. They're only down 1 at this point. And Andrew Wiggins, who wound up, 1 for 8 from 3. Here it is. You want to talk about wide open, thanks to Malik Monk at that point. And he just missed it. That made him 1 for 8 for the game. And he just came back. And will he go 1 for 8 in game 2? No, he won't, because he's better than that, but he just hasn't been playing basketball. So the wrong guy wound up with the ball at the wrong time. All right, now to the last play of the game. This is Steph Curry. I think he gets too much acclaim for being clutch because I can show you too many numbers that say he has never been that clutch in big playoff games. Okay, so now we've got a situation at the end of the game, if we could see it. Davion Mitchell, the kid out of Baylor who can really defend, he's playing him to shoot the 3, but then he switches and goes with Clay. And Malik Monk is like, what? And he gets an easy step through on Malik Monk, who doesn't even guard him. And Steph, it's 2.6 seconds left. Steph could have sat himself and got his feet under him. He could have shot his normal jump shot 3. He didn't have to one-foot it, one-leg it. Okay?
Yeah, I don't know why he shot. I don't know if he shot a one-leg runner from 3.
Help me out. Why would Davion Mitchell, who's guarding him away from the basket, because you need 3, right, to tie. And he's got him, and at the last second, Clay loops around, and he runs with Clay. And I'm saying, no, he's the guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Malik Monk is just lost, like, oh, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, and Malik Monk makes sort of half-hearted effort to guard him, and Steph just steps right through it and gets a wide-open 3 to win, to tie the game, to force overtime. And if he makes that, man, I think that just on momentum alone, I think they got a great shot to win it in overtime. Okay, just a couple of quick stats for you, just for the record. Okay, this is in the playoffs. Steph Curry on go-ahead shots to take the lead with 2 minutes or under left in fourth quarter overtime. This is while they're slightly trailing. This is to take the lead. He's 0 of 13 in the playoffs. He's 0 of 7 from 3, and he's 0 for 2 from 3 in the finals games. And then in the playoffs, in the big picture, he's now 2 of 11 when shooting for a tire to take the lead in the final 10 seconds. He hasn't been that clutch in the postseason. I take nothing away from it. He's a revolutionary shooter, greatest shooter ever. I got it. But there are too many big shots like that. He just hasn't cashed. We've gone through him on the show before. In 2016, he missed so many shots in games 5, 6, and 7 when they came from, your guys came from 3-1 down. Okay, so the point is, it's another opportunity where Steph could have righted the wrong on the road, because he's their best player, and if you make that shot, we're having a different conversation now.
I think sometimes, Skip, in a situation like that, because he can shoot the ball so great from distance, and we see him warming up, and we see him from half court, Skip, he make 4 or 5 of them in a row.
From the tunnel.
Yeah, but I thought that shot was unnecessary. I didn't think he needed to take a one-hand runner off the wrong, basically off the wrong foot to try to tie the ball game. I believe, Skip, it was, 5 seconds? I believe you could have...
2.6. But
Skip, that's plenty of time.
You had plenty of time, because he goes one dribble underneath. And then you just set yourself and go up, and you're the greatest shooter ever. Just shoot your shot. You can make those like they're free throws. Right?
Yes.
And I thought, when he went up, I'm like, ooh, one-legged.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, do you have this or not?
Well, because I was like, I thought, did he just shoot it? Did he just do that? And I'm like, I know he didn't just do that in a playoff game, shoot a one-leg run. Okay, Skip, you up by 15 points. We see guys always, this one-legged threes. We see that all the time. But in a situation like this, I'm like, did he just do that?
This is just me. I'm going deep psychology here. Sometimes if you don't quite trust yourself in that situation, you make it look harder than it should have looked. So you can say, well, it was a tougher shot. I had to shoot it off one leg. No,
but
no.
But can you imagine what the conversation would be had he took that shot and he hit it.
Okay. And?
That's the point.
That's the point, because they go to overtime, and I give him a great shot.
But Skip, it's not just going to overtime. It's the shot that he hit to get it to overtime.
Then
a one-legged, one-hander.
Then you'd say, oh, there he is. I got it. But there he wasn't.
No.
And there they're not.
Right. Like I said, I'm not sitting up here trying to question Steph Curry because he's the greatest shooter ever. But in that situation, I believe that shot didn't require a one-legged runner with one hand.
Okay, I got it. Sacramento is legit.
Yeah.
They're for real.
Yeah.
I think that game one win, it's almost like, Shannon, it's almost like they stole a game at home, because most people thought, oh, Golden State will go in there and put its foot down and say, no, we're still Golden State. Sacramento was a 1-point favorite in that game, and now they've dropped down to, a 1.5-point dog in the game two.
Yeah, I think Vegas think
they're still saying, oh, it's still Golden State.
But Skip, even though you mentioned that De'Aaron Fox didn't play particularly well, Skip, he was sensational.
Well, he had
15.
But before the last 3 minutes, he had 36 total, and he had 15 in the fourth. So he was sensational, but he could have. He was shooting all kinds of daggers that stuck him, right? Because if he makes any of those shots that I showed, it's over.
Yeah, but they're going to have somebody. Because, Skip, when you look at it, it's not like Klay can't play defense no matter what he says. No. He's not the same defender that he once was. Steph was never a defender, but he can steal the ball. Their best on-ball defender is Wiggs.
Okay.
Draymond is Draymond. But they really don't have anybody that can say, it says, okay, I got De'Aaron Fox. Because as a bigger guy, he can bother him, but he's too quick for Wiggs.
Okay. Steph Curry in this game had 2 assists and 5 turnovers. Okay, he's your starting point guard, right?
Yeah, but Draymond normally initiates the offense.
Yeah, Draymond did have 11 assists and 9 rebounds. Yeah. Classic Draymond game with only 4 points, right?
That's Dray.
Okay, Malik Monk is a difference maker.
Yes.
Because to me, in this game, he out-pooled Poole. He out-Clayed Clay. He was, because when he comes along with De'Aaron, now you got problems. Yeah. Right?
You got 55 bench points, Skip. Trey Lyles came in. He went 6 of 8, 4 of 6 from the 3.
Yeah. Love him.
Alex Lynn came in and gave you 7 rebounds.
Yep.
Look, I don't believe Sabonis is going to play as poorly offensively. He only had 2 assists. He's the second best passing big man behind Jokic in the NBA.
Agreed.
He's not going to play that bad again. So will the game be as close if he plays just 10% better, Skip?
Whew. It's going to be something to watch.
It's going to be a great one.
Yeah, I think Sabonis is due for a get-right game, gentlemen. Possibly tonight. Game 2 tips off, 10 o'clock Eastern. Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Subscribe here to get the very latest from Skip and Shannon. Plus, go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.